Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something right now. You are closer than you think. You may not see it, you may not feel it, but everything you've been through, every tear, every late night, every not yet, and every door that's slammed in your face, it's all preparing you. The dream is still alive, but it demands three things from you: patience, persistence, and positivity. You've got to be patient. We live in a microwave world, but we serve a slow-cooking destiny. Success is not Amazon Prime. It doesn't arrive in 2 days. It shows up after trials, after sweat, after silence. And that silence, that's not the absence of progress. It's the setup. You're being matured, stretched, and fortified. You've got to be still enough to hear the whisper of growth and strong enough not to let impatience drive you out of position. Some people quit too early. They dig for gold and stop 3 feet short. But you must decide, I will not give up. Because what's in me is greater than what's against me. Don't you dare think small just because it's taking long. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are in process. And while you're being patient, you've got to stay persistent. You've got to knock when no one's opening. You've got to push when nothing's moving. You've got to show up even when nobody's watching. That's what champions do. Champions show up. Champions bleed on the battlefield before they ever get the trophy. Persistence is more powerful than talent. Let me say that again. Persistence will take you places talent never could. Some people have all the gifts in the world, but they don't keep going. They give up at the first. They crumble under criticism. But when you're persistent, you don't fold. You forge ahead. You don't wait for motivation. You create momentum through motion. And as you wait and work, stay positive. Not because life is always good, but because why you are good at finding the good in life. Positivity doesn't mean you ignore the pain. It means you refuse to be defined by it. It means when life knocks you down, you say, this is not the end of my story. This is the start of my testimony. You've got to guard your mind. What you feed it becomes your reality. Stop replaying your failures. Stop entertaining fear. Train your thoughts like a champion trains their body. Speak life. Surround yourself with people who light fires, not those who drain your flame. And let me tell you something, when you combine those three, when you mix patience with persistence and top it off with positivity, you become dangerous. You become unstoppable. You become a force to be reckoned with. You see, anyone can dream when things are easy, but those who win are the ones who dream while they're bleeding. Those who believe while they're broken. Those who keep walking even when they can't see the road. You've got something in you that the world needs. You have a mission that only you can fulfill. And the only way you'll ever fail is if you stop. So be patient is coming. Be persistent. Keep showing up. Be positive. Keep believing. Because when the time is right, when preparation meets opportunity, the world better be ready, because here you come. Stay patient. Stay persistent. Stay positive. And whatever you do, don't you dare quit. ChatGPT said patience is a virtue, yes, but it's also a weapon that so many people underestimate. We've been conditioned in this world to want everything now. Instant downloads, fast food, express lanes. If we don't see results immediately, we assume we're doing something wrong. But that's a lie. The truth is anything worth having takes time. And you've got to be strong enough to wait. Not just wait passively, but wait actively. Wait while working, wait while growing, wait while trusting that what you're building is worth it. Think about a bamboo tree. You water it, nurture it, care for it, and for years, nothing seems to happen. But beneath the surface, roots are spreading wide and deep, anchoring themselves into the soil. Then one day, seemingly overnight, it shoots up, sometimes up to 90 feet in just weeks. But it didn't grow in weeks. It grew during the years no one saw. That's how your life works. That's how greatness works. You've got to trust that the silence isn't punishment, it's preparation. See, people want the glory without the grind. They want the platform without the patience. But let me ask you, what good is a blessing you're not ready to manage? What good is an opportunity if you haven't developed the character to sustain it? Patience is what allows your gift to mature before it's exposed. It's not just about waiting. It's about who you become while you wait. The person who can lead, the person who can handle pressure, the person who doesn't break under success but builds from it. I know what it's like to want it now. I know what it's like to wonder, how much longer? But let me tell you this, delay does not mean denial. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Sometimes the delay is your protection. Sometimes it's divine alignment. The wrong door has to close before the right one opens. The wrong relationship has to walk away before the right one can enter. The truth is, you're not being overlooked, you're being developed. You see, when you're patient, you begin to appreciate the process. You stop rushing and start trusting. You stop panicking and start preparing. That job you didn't get, maybe it wasn't for you. That person who walked away, maybe they couldn't go where you're going. That dream that's still unfolding, maybe it's growing deeper roots so it doesn't get uprooted when the wind blows. There's strength in patience. It takes courage to hold your ground when everything in you wants to run. It takes faith to keep showing up when nothing around you is changing. But understand this, your consistency in the quiet seasons is what qualifies you for the promotion in the public ones. People may not see what you're doing, but you keep going, keep rising, keep becoming. And when it's finally your time, when the door opens, when the dream manifests, when the light turns green, you'll know you're ready. You'll walk through with confidence, not confusion. Because you didn't skip steps. You didn't take shortcuts. You paid the price in patience. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. Let them move ahead while you build your foundation. Because when it's your season, you won't just arrive, you'll rise. And you'll rise with strength, with wisdom, with endurance, because you were willing to wait, willing to grow, willing to be molded. So don't resent the slow seasons. Embrace them. Don't curse the waiting room. Thank God for it. Because in that quiet, in that stillness, in that hidden place, your greatness is being formed. Stay patient, stay faithful. Your moment is on the way. ChatGPT said, persistence is more than just pushing through. It's about digging deep when everything in you wants to quit. It's about showing up even when you're tired, when you're broken, when no one is clapping, and when no results seem to be coming in. Persistence is a decision you make every single day. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's silent. Sometimes it's ugly. Sometimes it's just you in a room, fighting your own doubts, battling your own fears, and still choosing to go on anyway. Life will throw punches. It'll knock the wind out of you. It'll put obstacles in your path and tell you you don't have what it takes. But when you've made up your mind that you will not quit, that's when things start to change. Not outside first, but inside. Your resilience gets stronger. Your belief gets deeper. You stop negotiating with your dreams and you start commanding your destiny. That's persistence. Now hear me when I say this, it's not always about talent. It's not always about who's the smartest, the fastest, or the most connected. It's about who's the most committed, the one who stays in the game long after the crowd is gone, the one who keeps going after the 10th, the 100th, the 1000th, the one who refuses to let failure have the final say. See, persistence doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you move forward in spite of the fear. It means every time life says, you can't, you respond, watch me. It means when people walk away, when doors close, when things don't go according to plan, you don't fold, you readjust, you refocus, and you rise again. Some of the greatest people you admire didn't get there because it was easy. They got there because they refused to give up. They had sleepless nights, they had moments of doubt, but they kept pressing. And you can do the same. Because what's in you is stronger than what's coming against you. That dream in your heart, that vision in your spirit, that was planted for a reason. And if you have the courage to keep moving forward, you will see the reward. But let me be real with you. There will be moments when nothing makes sense. Moments when it feels like you're walking through darkness, with no light at the end. Moments when you feel forgotten, overlooked, and misunderstood. But those are the moments that define you. That's where greatness is born. Not on the mountaintop, but in the valley, in the trenches, in the late nights and early mornings when no one sees you grinding. You want a breakthrough. Be persistent. You want to change your life. Be consistent. Day after day, inch by inch. Keep showing up. Keep working. Keep believing. Even when nothing looks different. Even when the results are slow. Because that effort is building something inside of you that can never be taken away. That fire, that determination, that belief that says, I don't know how, but I will. That's the difference maker. You may fall, you may stumble, but don't you dare stop. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. Cry if you have to, but don't you surrender. Because on the other side of your persistence is the life you've been praying for. On the other side of your effort is the victory you've been fighting for. And if you stay the course, if you hold the line, if you keep moving when others stop, you'll get there. Don't look for shortcuts. Don't wait for a handout. Be your own rescue. Be your own motivation. You were built to last. You were built to endure. You were built to finish what you started. So today, decide. Decide to persist. Decide to press forward no matter what, because the world needs what you carry. Your future depends on it. And if you stay in the fight, no matter how long it takes, you will win. ChatGPT said, positivity is not pretending everything is perfect. It's the power to see light even in darkness. It's not about walking around with a fake smile or denying life's difficulties. No, positivity is a weapon. It's a mindset. It's a decision to focus on possibility, not limitations. And when you train your mind to stay positive in a negative world, you are doing something revolutionary. You're choosing growth over defeat, faith over fear, and action over excuses. Now I need you to hear me. The world will try to steal your joy. Life will test you. The bills will come. The disappointments will stack up. People will leave. Plans will fall apart. But you've got to hold your head up and say, I will not let this break me. Because what's in front of you is never greater than what's inside you. And the power of positivity is not just about feeling good. It's about thinking good. It's about speaking good. It's about believing good. Even when everything around you tells you to give up, there's something magnetic about a positive person. They draw strength from somewhere deeper. They don't wait for life to get easier. They get stronger. They don't wait for the storm to stop. They learn how to dance in the rain. That kind of mindset creates leaders. It creates survivors. It creates warriors. See, when you walk into a room with a positive mindset, you change the energy. People feel it. It's contagious. Your positivity becomes a testimony, a light in someone else's dark space. You don't know who's watching you, hoping for a reason to believe again. And your attitude, your energy, your example might be the very thing that lifts them up. That's why your mindset matters. That's why it's important to guard your thoughts, protect your peace, and stay focused on what's possible. Let me tell you, negativity is loud, but it's not powerful. It can shout, but it can't stop you unless you let it in. You don't have time to argue with people who don't see your vision. You don't have time to sit in circles of complaint. You don't have energy to waste on things you can't control. Protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. When the mind is strong, the man is unstoppable. And the foundation of a strong mind is a positive spirit. You got to speak life even when you feel low. You've got to speak faith even when fear is knocking on your door. You've got to believe there's something greater ahead, even when today looks like a setback, because that belief is what moves mountains. That faith is what makes doors open. That mindset is what makes miracles happen. And I'll be real with you. This isn't easy. Staying positive is a discipline. You've got to practice it. You've got to work at it. You've got to fight for it. Every day, you've got to choose your thoughts like your life depends on it. Because your thoughts become your emotions shape your actions, and your actions create your results. So train your mind. Feed it with good stuff. Read things that lift you. Listen to voices that inspire you. Surround yourself with people who pour into you. Because if you don't shape your environment will shape you. And if you're not careful, negativity will creep in, slow, subtle, and silent. But when you're positive, you become immune to it. You rise above it. You become a thermostat, not a thermometer. You set the tone, you don't just reflect it. So today, make a decision. a decision to think higher, live bolder, and believe bigger. No matter where you are in life right now, you have the power to shift the energy. You have the power to change the narrative. And it all starts with what's going on between your ears. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself. Believe in yourself. Because when you master the power of positivity, you'll find that life doesn't happen to you. It starts happening through you. ChatGPT said sometimes life will put you on pause, not because you're done, but because it's preparing you for what's next. And during those moments of waiting, those slow, silent, frustrating moments, it's easy to doubt the process. But I want you to understand something deep. When things seem still on the outside, that's when the most powerful growth is happening on the inside. Your strength is being built. Your mindset is being tested. Your patience is being developed. This is your training ground. See, most people don't want to wait. We live in a microwave world. Everybody wants quick success, instant validation, fast breakthroughs. But anything meaningful, anything that lasts, anything built on real foundation, it takes time. And not just time, but trust. Trust that what you are working on will pay off. Trust that the work you're doing behind the scenes is not in vain. Trust that your delay is not your denial. Because every seed has a season, and you can't rush the harvest. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every other day to see if it's growing. No, you water it. You nourish it. You trust that beneath the surface, something is happening. Your purpose is the same way. You got to protect it, feed it, and trust the timing. It's being shaped in silence. It's growing in obscurity. It's maturing in the dark. But here's where it gets hard. During the delay, doubt creeps in. That little voice says, it's never going to happen for you. Look how far they are. Look how fast they're growing. Look at their success. Why not you? And that's when you've got to remind yourself, comparison is the enemy of destiny. You don't need to run their race. You just need to stay in your lane and keep moving forward. The truth is, your preparation is not punishment. It's protection. You're not being overlooked. You're being fortified. Life isn't saying nah. It's saying not yet. Because sometimes if you get it too soon, you'll fumble it. If you get the blessing without the preparation, you won't be able to handle the weight. And that's why life takes you through the process to stretch you, to teach you, and to strengthen you. The process is proof that you're being positioned for something bigger than what you can see right now. Think about it. Every champion was once a contender. Every leader was once learning. Every strong person you admire has scars, and they didn't get them overnight. They got them through struggle, through silence, through long nights and lonely days, through failure and frustration, through moments where they had to keep going, even when they couldn't see the finish line. So if you're in a season where it feels like nothing is happening, stay faithful. Keep showing up. Keep planning. Keep believing, because your time is coming. You've got to be willing to go through what others won't, so you can have what others can't. That's the power of being patient, persistent, and positive. That's the power of trusting the process. And let me tell you, when your moment comes, when the door opens, when the breakthrough hits, you'll look back and realize every delay, every disappointment, every detour was part of the design. You'll see that you weren't being punished. You were being prepared. You were in the gym of life, building the mental, emotional, and spiritual muscles you need to carry your purpose. So don't rush it. Don't force it. Don't panic. You are not late. You are not lost. You are in progress. You are in development, and greatness takes time. Keep working. Keep trusting. Keep becoming. Because what's coming is greater than what's been, and you'll be ready for it. ChatGPT said, there's something powerful that happens when you choose to stay positive in a negative world. When everything around you is falling apart, and yet you refuse to fall with it. That's not weakness, that's strength, that's power, that's a choice. And the truth is, positivity isn't about ignoring reality. It's about mastering your response to it. It's about deciding, no matter what life throws at me, I will respond with courage, with calm, and with clarity. You see, being positive doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It doesn't mean you don't cry, that you don't feel discouraged. that you don't face fear. It means you don't let those things control your direction. It means you recognize those feelings, you acknowledge them, and then you rise above them. You take command of your energy. You say, this is tough, but I'm tougher. This hurts, but it will not stop me. This storm is loud, but my purpose is louder. Most people don't understand that positivity is a discipline. It's not something you just stumble upon. It's something you build like a muscle. It requires work. It takes practice. It takes commitment. Every day you've got to wake up and decide, I will train my mind to see what's possible, not just what's painful. You've got to condition your thoughts to focus on what you can do instead of what you can't. And let me tell you something, that mindset will give you an edge in life. Because life doesn't respond to your complaints, it responds to your courage. I want you to understand that your attitude determines your altitude. If you let negativity take root in your mind, it will choke the life out of your dreams. It will paralyze your purpose. It will convince you that you're stuck when you're not. But if you hold on to a positive vision, even in the dark, that vision will pull you through. It'll give you the strength to keep going when everything around you is saying quit. It'll help you see options where others see obstacles. And let me make this clear, being positive doesn't mean being passive. It means taking responsibility for how you show up. It means speaking life over your future, even when your present looks bleak. It means choosing to walk with faith, even when fear is screaming your name. That kind of mindset is not just powerful, it's dangerous. Because when you refuse to be moved by circumstances, when you become unshakable in your belief, life has no choice but to respond to that level of energy. You've got to become the thermostat, not the thermometer. Don't just react to the temperature of your environment. Set it. Don't let the mood of others dictate your own. Don't let the culture of fear shape your confidence. Don't let what's happening around you destroy what's building inside of you. You are the one who decides how you will face this life. And if you choose to face it with a positive mindset, you'll find strength you didn't even know you had. Every challenge you go through, every failure you survive, every heartbreak you overcome, it's shaping your mindset, it's sharpening your vision, it's preparing your spirit. And when you remain positive through those moments, you become unstoppable. Because life can shake your situation, but it can't shake your spirit when you're grounded in hope, in vision, in purpose. So yes, stay positive, but stay hungry. Stay kind, but stay focused. Stay grounded, but never stop reaching higher. Let your energy be contagious. Let your mindset become your weapon. Let your joy be a protest to every force that tried to break you. Because the world doesn't just need more talent. It needs more light. It needs people who refuse to sink. It needs people who smile in storms. People who encourage when others complain. People who keep showing up, keep loving, keep leading, and keep believing, no matter how dark the day. Be that light, be that person, be that power. Because when you choose to be positive, when you choose to be patient, persistent, and powerful in your mindset, you don't just change your life. You give others permission to believe they can change theirs too.